Hello, my name is Eduardo Martinez Molina, and this is Practice 1, Stereotypes and Uncertainty. So, what I am going to show you in this video? Well, I will start with a small introduction about the topic, then I will show you some of the inspiration art that has helped me to develop this assignment, then I will show you the result of both of the techniques I have used, and at the end I will tell you my reflection and my future role as a teacher. So let's start with the introduction. In this assignment we were tasked with creating two pieces focusing on three themes: uncertainty, otherness, and stereotypes. In my case I chose stereotypes and uncertainty. Furthermore, to complete this task we had to employ two different techniques, one modern and one more traditional. After that, we were required to write a report, and finally, create a video on YouTube, which is what you are currently watching. Some of the works I shared to understand the concept of uncertainty were the following: Noche estrellada, La persistencia de la memoria y El jardín de las delicias. But all they managed to do was generate more doubt within me. On the other hand, here are some of the works I searched for to represent the stereotypes. I was looking for simple images that clearly represent the stereotype, for example, autorretrato con pelo corto or niña con globo. This is the result of my first work. I had great difficulties representing the concept of uncertainty, and the more I researched, the more doubts I had. It could be in a TikTok video where I found my inspiration. In this piece, I represent the last moment of life of John Edward Jones, a young American who died trapped in a cave. In this artwork, I represent the interior of the cave and the uncertainty of John's final moment. The uncertainty of not knowing whether he would be saved or die, and the beginning of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, in this case, the cave. I used my skills in Photoshop to craft a visual representation of this uncertainty. I applied filters, paint with brushes, and experimented with blending modes to create a cave atmosphere with light at the end. My aim is to prompt the viewer to reflect on their own experience of uncertainty by placing them inside the cave alongside John. This piece has been a personal and creative journey that has allowed me to evolve as an artist. I hope you enjoy exploring this work as much as I enjoyed creating it. This second piece is titled Reflection of Masculinity. In my artwork, I have established a comparison between two images of masculinity. On one hand, I represent a man with a modest and somewhat unkempt physique. On the other hand, I contrast this representation with an athletic and muscular man, whose figure stands out for its definition and strength. It's worth noting that my decision to portray the man with a modest and somewhat unkempt physique is influenced by my own personal experience. At a certain point in my life, I saw myself reflected in a similar physical condition, which has shaped my perception and representation of this stereotype. By comparing these two representations, I aim to highlight the different perception of masculinity in our society. In a way, this comparison relates to the theme of stereotypes and the social criticism movement to want them as something universal in history, which is why I opt for a more traditional technique, like painting. Additionally, as a form of irony, I paint the background of the muscular and athletic man in pink, as it is stereotyped as a weak color, and likewise did the same with blue, which is a color associated with strength for the weak man. This is why I choose to create an absurd and simple piece to address a problem that is similarly absurd. It is a reality that I was never good at art. I always had good ideas, but due to lack of talent, I always struggled to represent them. Although I don't have the talent to produce artworks, I do have enough sensitivity to appreciate them, and it's my duty as a teacher to transmit this feeling to my students, and for them to be able to produce them. There is no doubt that throughout this course, both in classes and in practice, there has been an evolution in my art. I never imagined that art could produce such a great feeling of frustration on me, as was the case when I was thinking about what to do with the theme of uncertainty, and likewise the satisfaction of having a good idea and representing in the way I wanted for the first time in my life. The ability to express feelings and emotion has been represented in both works, and I must help my future students to capture all their feelings, because although for many their psychologies may be boxing, running or going to the gym, for many it can be art. This is all for today. Thanks for watching.